There are 12 possible combinations that describe our profiles. A profile in human design is a synopsis of who you are as a person. The way profiles are determined is through a personal human design analysis. There you will find your suns and the lines of those suns, conscious and unconscious. The lines that make up a profile are the same 6 lines in a hexagram. The meaning of the lines in a profile, however, while standard, have a more substantial meaning. Instead of providing a keynote of a line 1 as a foundation, it has a more in-depth meaning as an investigator. By the same contrast, instead of providing a keynote of a line 6 as the roof, it has a more in-depth meaning of a role model. Study the diagram. Profiles are determined by the lines in our conscious and unconscious suns. The conscious personality is who we know ourselves to be. The unconscious design, our blueprint, is what we are not aware of. This diagram shows the profile of a 1-3. Starting with the line number of the personality sun, then the line of the sun design is how this was determined. Here are the 12 profiles and their basic meanings. 1-3, investigating martyr, learning by trial and error to build a secure foundation of what works. 2-4, hermit opportunist, very private and secluded until called out by society where interests prevail. 3-5, martyr heroic, experimenting in practical solutions while scientifically expressing what does not work can lead to seclusion. 4-6, opportunist role model, networking in inner circles lead to friendly observations of others that propel them into model beings. 5-1, heretical investigator, natural gurus, but private, needed for world solutions. Living up to expectation of others may be detrimental to one's reputation. 6-2, role model hermit, living example by experiences of challenge, trial, and observation of what was learned to project on society. 1-4, investigating opportunist, a need to be conditioned as a child with well-rounded education that leads to research and study where others have interest or experience narrow-mindedness. 2-5, hermit heroic, seclusion is key while maintaining a reputation of natural brilliance. False expectation of others lead to reluctance, where practical solutions call them out of seclusion. 3-6, martyr role model, wisdom about trial and error leads to living by example of how to handle life. Optimism and innocence bring more wisdom. 4-1, opportunist investigator, great at teaching with a fixed purpose in life. There is no room for change. 5-2, heretical hermit, particularly natural geniuses who can lead but not aware of themselves can lead to seclusion by expectations placed by others. 6-3, role model martyr, 3 phases of life, challenge, observation, and example, leads to sheer optimism, where challenges never cease. The ability to laugh at the experiences make the situations easier. All 12 profiles are an added identity to our human design types. Profiles provide a blueprint of our true design and allows for us to align to our true being. Knowing what your profile is one step closer to knowing who you are as a person and what contributions you integrate into society. Each profile is a piece to the puzzle of life. We need each piece to experience our true purpose.